O, ja już jestem w wiosce, bo wiele rzeczy zrobiłem. Zdobyłem też punkt umiejętności, jeszcze jednego poziomu nam brakuje, byśmy mieli obszarową tarczę.
Well now, Renaigse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they are all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to Artirna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
Hartfeld.
You are here again?
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains ground, pride is often all that a man is allowed to keep.
I thank you, Renaigse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Tierna Hakkadaktas. Ten język, ty idiota, wymyślałem normalnie, on w ogóle do niczego się nie nadaje. To jest znikąd wymyślony.
What do you want, Renaigse?
Tak, bo ja już sobie w ogóle tam...
I found your seal.
My heart thanks you. The Tierna Hakkadaktas would have been... The Tierna Hakkadaktas went into the...
And where could I
to
find...
the west of the village, Iweri. This is a...
I must leave.
Te dzikie zwierzęta, te sprawy, wiecznie dzikie zwierzęta. Czyli to gdzieś tu.
Do it! You cannot enter here. It is the dwelling of the Tierna...
Very well.
Ja nie idę do domu jej, tylko chciałem przejść za nim. A że się przypierdzielą, nie ma do czego. Zaraz, bo ja tu się gubię troszkę. Odwróć się za plecy i idź tamtędy. Mam nadzieję, że tutaj też jest droga. A nie, coś tam jest, okej. Oni po prostu żyją w szczerym polu. Nie no, come on. No come on. Naprawdę, to są jedne z najgorszych doznań, jakie mam w tej grze. Nawet jest dziura, przez którą mogę przejść. A jeszcze właśnie a propos tych wszystkich, czy on mi ufa, nie, to o tym nie możemy porozmawiać. To wystarczyło chyba tylko dla niego zrobić to zadanie i to... pies drapo. Dobra, gdzie jest ta Tierna Hakkadaktas? Czy Kadachtas, czy Hadachtas? Of course. Wiesz, że wymordujemy te zwierzaki?
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Caldwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
Morrigan? Daughter of Morrigan?
I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Coś mi to mówi z Dragon Age'a, nie?
You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. but on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
You must share with us the formula. Too many lives are at stake.
You come here to my home, and you command me to help you. Arrogance. Renoikse.
Please forgive us, I beg your pardon. We have seen so many people die of this affliction.
Tierna hach kadachtas. I ask you to forgive these foreigners. They do not know our customs, but their intentions are peaceful. They seek a remedy to heal their people with conviction.
And what is the Nadaig of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Też mi to przeszkadza. Mogę was po prostu wszystkich wymordować. Dobra, ale teraz zgłupiałem, gdzie ona jest. Dogoń wielką szamankę. Dogoń wielką szamankę. No, bo to jest zabawa w ciciu babkę. Ale jak ją dogonię, to nie ma przeproś. Mongolskie siodło. Tierna hachkadaktas. Będę ją ganiał po całych górach. No, okej. O, tam są... Nie, tam są kamyki. Tam są kamienie. I tak jak mam jej nie dogonić, to jej nie dogonię, a kamyki nie zbiorą się same.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how?
Zapytaj towarzyszy?
Do
O!
you have an idea?
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Doneigada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the stele is bound to the entrance. You need to make an offering. In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Doneigad that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Nadaig has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Sior.
No proszę. Aha, od razu. No proszę. Tak to może być.
Yes.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
Listen, I was able to meet the Tiernahach thanks to you, but I haven't the slightest clue why she fled in the middle of our conversation. I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. You know that I mean her no harm. If I were simply given a chance to explain, I'm certain that she would understand.
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once.
I need to place a seed on the stone steely, don't I?
Yes, you must make... I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time. Do not be... As do all sacred... This path.
Dobra,
Yes.
dobra, dobra.
Then you know...
I must leave.
Na bank jeszcze na koniec dowiem się, że jestem po prostu jakimś ibuckim księciem.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting
You thank them
season
for
they will
feeding?
once again give
In
us
my
the
culture,
wisdom they
if you are feeder,
All of this
you
is
are
extremely
dead
interesting,
as a man.
alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Doneigada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Więc nie trać czasu, nie
All these
marudź.
crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this.
With more time, I could study all of these components and perhaps...
I doubt that Ongus will give us a chance to study this. We need to find the Tiernahach. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it
Dobra,
won't help me open the
zamknij.
root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds.
I've already come across this flower. It is very rare, even for such an island as Teofredi.
I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Dobra. W pobliżu wioski znajdź taki kwiatek. Miejmy nadzieję, że nie jest już sezon przekwitania dla tych kwiatów, bo inaczej będzie po ptokach. Znaleźć mak. No to w zasadzie maki były.
All these flowers. These flowers are similar to... And they bear...
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root path.
A seed to part the roots. I'll admit that it is poetic.
We have what we need. Let...
Dobra, aha, a tutaj pozostały to jest głuk, tak? Czyli nie nasiono. A także miał na przyszłość. Może jeszcze będę chciał ją odwiedzić na ten przykład. Czekajcie, żebym ja tam nie leciał. Jezu, gdzie jest wioska już? Ja się nie dziwię, że ona przez lata była nieodkryta. W mordę jeża. W tamtym kierunku. Gdzieś łotamuj. Co tu się dziwić? Kurde. W życiu bym nie znalazł tutaj tej wioski. Dobra. Podróż? Nie. Tu. Obóz przy zakorzenionych wrotach. No, dalej. Jestem tak blisko już tych wszystkich wątków, a jednak cały czas czuję się zagubiony. Tak daleko. Jakby cały czas jeszcze gra chciała mi coś podpowiedzieć.
And there.
Poza tym jest jeszcze tyle miejsc, które kojarzę, a które są niezwiedzone. Dziur, jakichś przejść. Kurde.
It's an amazing place. I'd love to have enough time to explore it. I might discover some secrets of the natives' exceptional knowledge.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is the initiation.
Też mi Sacred Passage.
We did not come to find this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tierra Cadactus is quite
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Dawaj, mucimy po dwóch, po trzech naraz. Tak, i w ogóle nie ma dla mnie znaczenia lód z nich. To jest... O, jak tu świeci słońce. Tutaj tak troszkę świeci. Z trucizną to sobie poradzę.
There's a chasm here. The Tierna Kadachta You must have jumped over it.
Tamtego to aż zmiotło. Dalej, nie chowajcie mieczy. Biegnijmy. No tak, spacja, no bo skok, nie? Serdeczne F5? Bo zaraz wymyśli jeszcze jakiś... Dobra, lecimy dalej. Już tak blisko do 26 poziomu. Come on! Zaraz tu... Nie, myślałem, że był kamyk do zebrania. No, come on! Las pradawnych. Jeszcze sobie znalazła. Jakoś... No,
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadaig here. We should be careful.
na pewno jest tu Nadaig. O, super, ekstra. Kojarzycie, Nadaigi, te takie wielkie bestie, które gdzieś tam od czasu do czasu ubijam, nie? Te... Dobra, przynajmniej mam tu obóz, więc zawsze mogę się w razie czego cofnąć i wrócić za jakiś czas. Okej. I niby dlaczego ktoś się goni? W ogóle jak tu dotarł? Puf. I tyle. Pamiętajcie, że zawsze rana wylotowa jest większa niż wlotowa. Więc rzeczywiście może i krew tak powinna i płynąć. Bulbazaur. Ostry liść. Ble. A to ja niby czym sobie zasłużyłem? Nie ma takiej opcji. No szkama. Zaraz, czy my tu nie powinniśmy być w jakiejś większej grupie? Tam. Niech on sobie do nas przyjdzie w takim wypadku. Nie ma takiej opcji, żeby na pustyni przegrali Beduini. Jeszcze mnie oko swędzi. A raz, czekajcie. I to tak mnie zaswędziało tak, że już bardziej nie mogłem wytrzymać. Ojejku, jejku, jejku. Zawsze jakieś komplikacje. Nie. Ty ogarniasz, młotku, że nie masz żadnych szans ze mną. Oops. I did it again.
We didn't want this fight.
No i pozamiatane.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Maybe anyone will protect me in this battle.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender. How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Maybe enlightened protect me.
Bardzo niedobrze.
Tianahak? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Nadaig?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen.
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon mil frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malikor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malikor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
No dobra, czyli do Konstantina idziemy i z sekretem, i z próbą wody. Dobra. Na szczęście jest teleportation. Okej, 2 zadania za jednym. Rezydencja Desardet. Coś szczerze, że tam to już nie będzie bardzo co zbierać z tego księcia. Zobaczmy ekwipunek, bo coś sobie strzeliłem, ale nawet nie wiem co. Pierścień boskiej furii. Petrusa? Bierzesz. Co tu jeszcze mamy? Poczerniały młot do wbijania pali. Ciężka broń jednoręczna. Gówno warta. Dobra. Jakaś zbroja? Nej. Jakieś buty? Nej. Jakieś cokolwiek? Nej. Dobra. Umiejętności. Tarcza uświeconego. I obazowadnienie u wszystkich, które sobie później pociśniemy. Na członków drużyny. Nice. Ale teraz to będę rzucał. 5 na początku walki, buch, 4 i pełne leczenie. Ups, nie tutaj. Zastanawiam się, co jest w takiej skrzynce, która ma poziom 3. Nie jest tutaj w zasadzie tak łatwo ten poziom 3 umiejętności danej. To nic tam. I bach!
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding,
I so hate their little knives. And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
Malikor.
The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else. I'm going to die. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell me!
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away, and why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you, to respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary, definitely, but never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Ładny cyrk. Okej, no to bierzmy całą swoją drużynę.
Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
Zresztą przebije się po prostu. I piąteczka. Myk. O, pozamiatałem. Dobra, tutaj moi kochani to jest raczej już końcówka w zasadzie całego tego wydarzenia, więc nie będziemy się tu babrać w żadne dziwne dziwności.
The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Daj przejść, no. Dobra, i gdzie mam się jeszcze udać? Na wyższe piętro? Co tam jest niby na tym wyższym piętrze?
Locked.
Tak, no i niby kto tu ma być na tym wyższym piętrze?
Lord de Cossillon! The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this.
Jaka młocka. Dobra. Znowu się zgubiłem, tak? Czyli najpierw tak. No dajcie wyjść, no ludzie kochani. Tędy i wychodzimy na sam dół.
To my help! And death to the others!
Przestań mnie okładać tą igłą, szpilką, nicią.
Things are about to get dicey!
Okej, nice. We are the power. Ja tam wyszedł centralnie, o tak, o buch. Wcale bym się nie przekradał żadnymi piwnicami ani niczym takim. Naprawdę? Tak już sobie przy okazji zerknę na tę skrzynię. Nic specjalnego. A, tędy.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
No dobra, i teraz co? Możemy wyjść walić w ryj?
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
Aha, dobra, mam jeszcze tam wejść tak, że wejść i oni wszyscy już mają wejść z nami. I wtedy to się zaliczy, tak? No tylko, że ja nie widzę... No dobra, wszystko ok, tylko kto mi został? Aha, okej, nie jestem w stanie poinformować go tam w związku z tym i z tamtym. Ale ktoś ewidentnie jeszcze mi został. Dobra, ja postaram się to zadanie wypełnić. Z wami widzę się już w następnym odcinku. I póki co, trzymajcie się ciepło i do zobaczenia wkrótce. Hej, hej!